Welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena of the Planeswalkers. We are playing Nissa, and we are playing against Liliana the Necromancer. And one error to correct from last episode. I had forgotten that moving out of water into another space costs you an extra movement. So I had moved Nissa up here. She should not have been able to get that far, so I'm just going to put her down here instead. So she would have gone 1, 2, 3. So she can be here. All right, so we are up first. And the first thing we do is we draw a spell card. And so the two spell cards that we already have in our hand are Primeval Light and Groundswell. And the next card off the top of our deck is Paths Revealed. And it's an Enchant Squad. Enchanted Squad gets a +3 move. Wow. That is quite the enchantment. I have to think about now which squad to activate, or whether I want to activate Nissa herself. Because up next is choose an army card, and I think, you know, with my ranged ability, I think I'm going to, oh man, I don't know, I think I'm going to use that Paths Revealed. I'm going to play that on my Elf Rangers. So now instead of a speed of 5, they have a speed of 8, and they get to move 3 spaces at the end of their turn as well, because that's their squad sprint ability. All right, so we have Ranger here, 1, 2, 3. We have 3 of them, 1, 2, 3 of them. That's our Elf Rangers. And so now they get to move, and they get to move 8 spaces. And so we're going to take this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's going to go on top of here. Wow, giving us +2 movement as long as he stays there. And I don't think he's within range of anybody, but he's in a really high position here, giving everyone +2 movement. So now instead of 8 movement, our other squad members now have 10. Or is that supposed to be simultaneous? I think I'm going to do it simultaneously. Not quite sure on the ruling on that one. So we're going to move this one next. It gets to move 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which is, their range is 5 for shooting, so that's pretty good. And this guy can also move 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7. I think he's going to move right there. All right, and now we can attack. And +2 movement. I think we get, well, I'm not sure if these guys get the extra +2, but that's where I want to put them anyway, and they certainly have enough distance with that aura on them to get where they are. And so now we're going to be attacking. So this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 range to this, to the hero. And this one's also 1, 2, 3, 4 range, so both of these guys can attack. They get 3 attack dice against the hero. He gets 4 defense, though, plus an extra 1 defense, because he is within the space of Liliana. Now, what are the other guys? They have 3 defense. So now let's attack the hero. That hero guy is nasty. So we're going to do our first attack with this guy. He gets to roll 3 attack dice and gets 2 hits, but they get 5 defense dice, or he gets 5 defense dice. So 2 hits versus... wow, versus no defense. So he's taking wounds, 2 wounds from that. He only has 5 life. He just took 2 damage. That's 1 attack. Wow, we're off to a good start. Our second attack from this guy on the same guy is only 1 hit. And come on, let's get a whiff again. 1 hit and 3 defense this time, so no damage. And you can see how simple the combat is in this game. So we managed to put 2 damage on him. Wow, out of 5 hit points. That's pretty good. So if we can get 3 more damage on him, we're going to take him down. And yeah, so that's going to be the end of the moving and then attacking. And now it's the end of turn, basically. Now these guys get to move an extra 3 spaces, so we're just going to, this guy's going to go 1, 2, 3 up to higher ground. And this one is going to go 1, 2 in behind this wall. So up next, we're going to have Liliana go. And so just readjust the camera, and it will be her turn. All right, it's Liliana's turn. And of course, first thing she did was drew a card, did that off screen. You don't know what it is. And now she gets to choose which one of her army cards she wants to activate. And I think she is going to activate herself. And before she moves, she is going to spring the cultists onto the board. And she can do that within 5 clear sight of herself. So she's right here. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's going to put 1 cultist here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 cultist here. And where else does she want another cultist? Yeah, I think she's going to put them all across the river. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, she'll put the other one right here. Now, these guys are not going to be able to use, or this guy won't be able to use ranged here because he is now engaged with someone, and the height here is only 3. And these guys have a size of, what is their size? It is 4, so these guys are engaged. If this was a 4 height or higher, then they would be considered not engaged. But they are because they're at that height. But these guys are going to get an advantage. But anyway, that was just her spawning. And now Liliana gets to move, and then she gets to attack. And what does she want to do? She gets a movement speed of 6. And I'm just going to consult with her cards here and see if she wants to do something with those first. Okay, so Liliana's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up onto this area, and she's going to attack. She has a range. She actually has a range of 6, so she's going to attack this guy, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hexes away. She has a clear line of sight to him, but he is higher, so he's going to get 1 more defense die. And the Elf Ranger's defense is 1, so he's going to get 2 defense die, but Liliana is rolling 4 attack dice, so that's what she's going to do. And she's not playing any cards, so she's attacking with 4 dice. She gets 3 hits, and I do believe that that guy is toast because he only has 2 defense dice, and he doesn't roll any defense. So, first casualty, that guy is out of here. He is destroyed. All right, so the Elf Ranger, not Force +2 movement is still in effect, and that's going to end Liliana's turn. Of course, she's a little bit exposed out here now, which I like because name of the game is to kill the Planeswalker if you can. And so let's go back, readjust the camera somewhat, and we're going to have 1 more turn for Nissa, 1 more turn for Liliana, and we'll call it an episode. Okay, and so the first thing we do on Nissa's turn, of course, is we draw a card. So we draw a card, and we get Moonlight Hunt. Sorcery, deal X damage to target creature, where X is the number of figures with transform adjacent to that creature, and X can't be greater than 4. Okay, deal X damage to creature, where X number of figures with transform adjacent to that creature. Okay, well, that's a good one. If we can get our guys adjacent to somebody, we can really beat them down. Destroy all face-up and face-down enchantments. I don't really want to do that right now. And Groundswell. Planeswalker you control gets +3 attack until the end of the turn. We are going to play that Groundswell, and we're going to play it on our Planeswalker, obviously. So Nissa's going to get +3 attack, so she's going to be attacking with 6 attack dice this turn. And yes, we're going to activate her. First thing she's going to do is spawn our Pummel Root Elementals onto the board. And she can spawn them within 5 of anywhere she can see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's going to put 1 right here. Next to, of course, Liliana. And then she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She'll put 1 here and 1 here. We're going to shore up our defenses against the cultists here. And now Nissa is going to be able to move. And let's see, did I forget her keen sight? Each green creature you control with a range of 2 or more that's within 4 clear sight spaces. Okay, it wouldn't have applied to these guys. All right, so she gets to move 5. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she is now up on top of here. And yes, she's going to attack Liliana. She has a range of 7. Clearly she can hit Liliana. She is above Liliana's height. Liliana may be in trouble here. She's got 3 defense dice. I'm rolling because of groundswell. 6. I'm going to be rolling 7 attack dice with 1 attack against Liliana. So, wow, if I get all 7 hits and she has no defense, we just won the game. But yeah, the likelihood of that, not too good. I get 3 hits. Liliana has 3 defense dice to roll against my 3 hits. And she doesn't roll anything, which means we have just put 3 damage on Liliana. Wow, because of that nice aura card, giving us those extra dice. She only has 4 health left. So that was a pretty awesome turn. Bit of a sneaky bit of maneuvering, I guess, from Nissa. And of course, up next will be Liliana to end off this episode. So I'm going to have to take a look at... Oh, and I can move 3 at the end of my turn because of sprint. But do I want to do that? Do I want to get out of there, or do I want to stay there? I have height advantage. I have 4 defense dice. I don't think I'm going anywhere. I think we're just going to stay there. And that's going to be the end. So up next will be Liliana. All right, so Liliana has drawn a card, and she's not going to play any cards. But she is going to activate herself, and which means she has a movement of 6, and so she's going to go 1, and you can drop down here your height without taking any damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She'll just go in behind, I think, her hero and her other guys. Now she has a range of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She could hit this guy, and she can also hit this guy. I believe she has, yep, she has clear sight to this guy, even though he's up above. So she is going to attack this ranger, try and take him out. And she has 4 attack dice, but that ranger will have 2 defense because he's at a higher elevation. So 4 attack dice. She gets 1 hit. The ranger gets 2 defense, and he shields it, so he does not get taken out by Liliana. Good stuff. And I think what we're going to do for episodes, I think we're going to have 2 turns each per episode, so I can make the attempt to try to keep all the rules and all the special abilities and stuff in check. So far, First Blood went to Liliana. She took out one of the Elf Rangers, but she got pretty hurt by us, Nissa, up here on the +2 movement zone. So that's not too bad for us. I think we got Liliana in a bit of trouble here, but we'll find out in the next episode. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for subscribing to my channel if you do. Thanks for liking my videos. Really appreciate it. So join me next time for the continuation of Magic the Gathering, Arena of the Planeswalkers. We have Liliana versus Nissa. And so far things look like they're going Nissa's way, but hey, you never know. So join me next time for the continuation.